Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Sure you're gonna hear me well. I forgot my mic inside the house. I'm too lazy to kind of go back in and get it. Anyways, this angle is not cute. I'm in my car right now because it's just gonna make it easier for me to talk to you guys without hearing background noise or anything like that. And since I do have to move my car, I thought it would just be better to kind of give you guys a gist of what it's like being a caregiver. And not just any kind of caregiver, like a live-in caregiver. And the difference between the two is a live-in caregiver is basically you live at the house you're taking care of. A regular caregiver can work at a facility or even a care home like this, but they can still go home at the end of the day. That's usually always how it works. It could be different for other homes. I didn't have the best experience coming into this field, so where I'm at now, I'm just so thankful to be at this job, and I'm so thankful to find my boss, because without him I'd probably still be working for the same boss who treated us like shit, and no one should ever experience, first of all. So I will put in a few clips here and there. And just keep in mind, I don't want to show too much of the house. I do not want to show the residents, only because of privacy. So, don't think that I'm not trying to give you a full video of what my life is like being a caregiver. It can be hard in a way because, all residents are not the same. You'll get different residents who have different levels of dementia. You'll get residents that are maybe independent but want some care or some help here and there. And then again, you have those who are just 100% independent. They can shower, do everything on their own, but still, we still have to be there by their side, and we still have to make sure that they're okay. You'll get a range of people depending on where you work. In the mornings, I'll help them get ready, so I'll help them wash up in the mornings. If it's not their bath day, so I'll get a cloth and I'll hand it to them, or I'll even help them. And then so I'd get them all dressed in the morning. Some will get dressed up on their own, depending on how good they are with doing that on their own. So, it just depends, and you really have to kind of create a relationship with them. Being a caregiver, it's not an easy job. They're old, but they act like they're kind of little kids. That's the best way I can kind of describe it. I'm not saying that I treat them as little kids, but that's how they tend to act. I still speak to them as if obviously they're older than me, so with respect. I just try to help them and try to make them feel reassured. I don't want them living at a care home and they feel like they're being restricted from being independent or from doing things on their own. So that's like the least thing that I want to do. The smells, the mess, the accidents, the falls, like it all happens all in one house, and you experience it, maybe all in a week. And it's just a lot to take in for someone my age, and for me to be a live-in caregiver. I mean, if they want to get into this field and it's something they want to do, hey, why not? But for someone like me, and I didn't really have a choice, but even though getting into it, I kind of fell in love doing it. That's totally different. When you're in a care home, You do everything. Wash clothes, you wash the dishes, you make the food, you make their beds, if they want you to. It just all depends on the resident. It depends on how independent they are. Whatever makes them comfortable, we do it. Keep in mind that you go through a lot of some illnesses. You go through a lot of hard things that you don't want to see, but it's your job to to see it and to take care of them and make sure that they're comfortable. But we had a resident who passed not that long ago, and it's just hard to kind of go through that process because it's shocking, and the feeling is so unreal because of having to go in their room and just see them, that they passed. It's hard to see, and the whole process of it is just sad. It's a lot to take in. Allows you to figure out whether you want to be in a care home or not, or whether you want to be a caregiver or not. It's just, I say do a lot of research, do internships, not internships, but volunteer, because it's just a lot. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of people my age, I don't see doing a lot of caregiving work, and I just want to let you guys know what I go through. But everyone's experience is different. It could be so much easier. I don't even know where to start. This is just a reality. You will change underpants, and you will see a lot of things that you probably don't want to see, and maybe in the very beginning you'll be so uncomfortable with. But now, just seeing them, it's just totally normal. It's just the process of getting older. Okay, so I kind of wanted to stop by because I felt like there was something missing, and I felt like I didn't get to explain everything right. Yes, I might have told you, shown you short clips. You haven't seen the rough parts of it. And it's not like I want to show you guys, but it's just a nice thing to be aware of. I wanted to sit down and let you guys know that if you guys really want to get into this kind of field, it teaches you a lot of patience, and you have to have a lot of patience. That's why I say doing internships or volunteering is a very good thing to do, just so you can have a little taste of it before you actually fully commit to the job. There's just so much responsibility that comes into being a caregiver. It's easy once you get used to how it is. It'll be easy for you to kind of turn that switch with different residents and go, oh, okay, that's how this person is, or that's how this person is, so I'll act like this towards this person. You really have to think quickly when it comes to being a caregiver, because the least thing you want is an agitated resident. You'll have your ups and downs with a lot of residents like I have, and it's not fun because sometimes I'll really allow it to get to me. You just have to work with it, and you have to just know how to handle them the right way. So if you guys have any questions after I post this video, then just go ahead and let me know, and I'd love to answer it. Thank you.